Welcome to Niger News Let's Talk Politics, where we break down Africa's biggest political realities and ask the hard questions. Today we turn our attention to ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, a body founded in 1975 to unite West Africa in trade, peace and development. But with the recent withdrawals by Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, the dream of a united front seems to be crumbling. So the big question is ECOWAS still the powerful force it meant to be, or has it become a political toothless bulldog? So let's break it down. Mali, once a strong ECOWAS member, left after a series of military coups. ECOWAS suspended them and imposed sanctions demanding a return to civilian rule. Mali's leaders accused ECOWAS of siding with foreign interests instead of understanding Mali's security crisis. The result? A deeper rift, economic strain, and a pivot towards non-ECOWAS allies like Russia. The second case study is that of Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso followed a similar path. After a military takeover, ECOWAS hit the country with political and economic sanctions. But rather than bowing to pressure, the Junta doubled down, saying ECOWAS was punishing them while ignoring their fight against terrorism. For many citizens, these confirmed the belief that ECOWAS responds more to Western diplomatic pressure than African realities. The third case is that of Niger. Niger's military coup in 2023 brought tensions to a boiling point. ECOWAS threatened military intervention, a move that shocked many across the continent. Niger, instead of backing down, joined forces with Mali and Burkina Faso to form the Alliance of Sahel States. The message was clear: some African states would rather stand alone than be dictated to. So what was ECOWAS created for and what it is today? In 1975, when ECOWAS was created, it was to free trade across borders, regional peace and collective security, economic growth through cooperation, united political voice on the global stage. But now in 2025, the reality is that they are more known for sanctions than trade agreements, internal mistrust between member states, weak enforcement of economic policies, struggles to mediate political crisis effectively. So what does this group stand to gain if they are united? Stronger bargaining power with global powers like the United States, China and EU, free movement of people and goods across West Africa, joint infrastructure and energy projects that reduce poverty, a united military front against terrorism and instability. Some of the disadvantages of the current rift include reduced trade and economic growth, greater influence of foreign powers dividing the region, increased instability as countries turn to outside allies instead of regional partners. Now the question is, can ECOWAS regain its bite? To rebuild trust and power, ECOWAS must engage in dialogue and not just sanctions, focus on real economic benefits for citizens, not just political elites, invest in joint security operations that respect national sovereignty, reform its decision-making to reflect the will of African people. Let's take a look at Tinubu's leadership as ECOWAS chairman. With Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu currently serving as ECOWAS chairman, many are asking, can he truly unite the bloc and carry all members along, especially considering his controversial leadership style at home? Tinubu's economic policies in Nigeria, such as fuel subsidy removal, currency reforms and fiscal tightening, have been criticized for causing hardship for ordinary citizens despite their long-term intentions. If this same hardline, top-down approach is applied to ECOWAS, will it foster unity or deepen divisions? And while you ponder on that question, ECOWAS stands at a crossroads. It can either revive the spirit of West African unity or fade into irrelevance as more nations walk away. The vision of a strong, united and prosperous West Africa is still possible, but only if ECOWAS remembers why it was created in the first place. Thank you for joining us on Niger News Let's Talk Politics. Stay tuned and keep watching Niger News.